everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago, and there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Alperen Sengun out there with Smith.
Number 4.
Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Q. Pass to Q. The 3. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Porter. Smith right side. Lays it up off the glass. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Q, guarded by Porter. Passes it to Q. Lets it go from 11. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Porter passes to Brooks. Launches a 3. Kept alive by Houston. Sengun with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Q, guarded by Porter. Here's Q, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Following the score by Houston. Here's Q. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul called.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And so here is Houston. They trail by 6. Green dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
The pass to Q. Here's Q. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Shoots it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
Looking
foul.
for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green.
Shooting for Houston.
The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
And both free throws good for Green.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Q passes to ABC. For the three, a nice shot by Q. Q's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Virginia Beach.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. Got a hand on it. Pass to Q. From deep. Green with the rebound. And it's Green slapping it down.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Here's Q, guarded by Porter. Here's Q. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Well, it was Virginia Beach winning their last game against the Thunder. Brooks misses. Here's Q. He's got 9. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at the Rockets. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Q. Pass to Q. Here's Q, guarded by Porter. From deep. Q's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Shots good by Green.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Q's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
On defense, Virginia Beach. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Q's shot is off. Rockets trail. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Q. Brooks covering. Pass to Champ. Here's Q, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Q, covered by Smith. Cans it from downtown. And it's 8 points for Q.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Green finds Smith. Buries it down low.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Q passes to ABC. Here's Q. Here's Q. 12 points for him. Goes back up. ABC off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Again, the Rockets score.
Sometimes Green just makes